Kendra Bishop here with our monthly market update. It is currently October 2020. We are finally in the flippin' home stretch of 2020. We're ready for 2021. We're going to talk today about the market, what's going on in the market, my crazy market predictions for 2020 and 2021. And I know given the current state of the economy, knowing that elections are next week, knowing that the stock market is jumping all over the place, knowing that interest rates are freaking low, that I'd be crazy to tell you what I think predictability is going to happen, but I'm going to. We're going to talk about market stats. We're going to talk about a question that I've been asked by several clients as of late as regards to vacation homes versus investment homes. And we're going to go from there. So market stats, let's talk about it. Our market continues to be crazy, crazy busy. We have seen a little bit of a seasonal slowdown in the last few weeks. Not as slow as we typically see for the fall months in our market, especially in an election year. But we've had a little bit of a slowdown, especially in our luxury market over $1 million. So let's talk about it. Sacramento Valley, the 4-county region on a whole, September versus September 2019, our properties listed for sale are down 56%. Solds are up 28%. Pendings are up 32%, and that's year over year. From last month, so September 20 to so far in October 20, our solds are down 16%. So that's the slowdown that we're seeing. And our pendings are down just about a percentage, so not much there. Placer County as a standalone county is doing even better year over year. Solds are up 47%, pendings are up 49%. So this is September 2019 compared to September 2020. We have about 0.9 months of inventory, so less than a month of inventory, which that is down 64% from this time last year. So it's absolutely a seller's market. Here's the crazy numbers. Over 1 million, we are seeing some fall slowing effects a little bit more. Our pendings are down 30% from last month. So year-to-date October to year-to-date September 2020, we're down about 30%. But when we compare September 20 to September 19, solds are up 95%, pendings up 147%. So yes, our high-end market has been flipping hot. We are starting to see our inventory creep up just a little bit in that higher end. We've got 2.7 months of inventory, which is still considered a seller's market, but when we get to 3 to 6 months of inventory, it turns to a neutral market. So we're going to watch that number real closely in our higher end properties. Prices and price per square foot are up about 8 to 10% year over year from this time last year, kind of depending on where you are, the market that you're in, the neighborhood you're in, some a little bit higher, some a little bit lower. We've had several clients reach out to us in the last few weeks who were thinking of selling in early 2020. The numbers didn't make sense. We reran comps and it makes sense now, and they were very surprised with how much their home value had gone up. So if it's something you want us to run for you, reach out. We're always happy to run a quick CMA and let you know an approximate value of what your home is worth. Do not always trust Zillow or Trulia or Redfin, as those numbers are traditionally very off. One question that I've received several times this month as folks have been sheltering in place and are deciding to buy vacation homes close by that they can drive to. Tahoe's been a really hot spot, Serene Lakes. The question has come up of what is a vacation home versus an investment home? Is it a second home? Can I qualify for principal residence financing? Here's the deal. If you're going to buy that home predominantly as a second home and you're going to go back and forth, meaning you will rent it out less than 14 days a year, it's considered a primary residence or a second home. You qualify for traditional financing. Typically, you need around 20 to 25% down, depending on where you want your interest rate to be. And rates have been in the low 2s. If you're going to rent it out more than 14 days, then it would be an investment property. And in that case, you would need more like 25 to 30% down, depending on the lender. And rates for investment properties are in the low 3s. very, very low compared to what we've seen historically. I believe last week's rates were right around 3.375. So there are two different ways to go. It's something that we can work with you on and get you with the appropriate lender if it's something you're looking at and want to discuss further. Finally, what's my prediction as we wind down 2020 and go into 2021? I think that regardless of what happens in the elections next week, our market will continue to be busy. I do believe we will see a slowing and appreciation of home values as they did go up quite rapidly this year, but I don't think we're going to see them fall. And I do think we will continue to see a very robust market in the Sacramento region. We are continuing to see people relocating into our region, of course from the Bay Area, of course from Southern California, but also from out of state. We are still seeing job growth in our market that is causing out of state relocations. And we will continue to see people leaving our market. We have received calls from clients that have decided to vacate California and move out of state. A couple key states we're hearing: Idaho, Nevada, Texas, Tennessee. If you're one of those folks thinking of making a move out of state, please reach out to us. We have resources in all of those states. We've had clients that have made those moves, and we would be happy to be part of that process and help consult along the way. And for those of you looking to keep California home, we are too. We're here, we're ready to help, and we're ready to help get into 2021. So with that, I am wishing you a very healthy and happy November. I look forward to reaching back out as we enter the holidays at the end of November, early December. And I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you as clients and friends and family. And I so look forward to celebrating these holidays, getting through 2020, and opening the door on 2021 very, very soon. Talk soon.